Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. Chicago Fire Season 12 has heightened the emotional stakes for Firehouse 51, with its latest developments bringing a looming divorce into sharper focus. The franchise's success lies not only in its gripping emergency cases, but also in its ability to weave compelling personal stories for its characters. Relationships have always been central to the series, often delivering heartfelt moments. However, not every love story is destined for a happy ending, and Season 12 seems poised to tackle this harsh reality, particularly with a potentially devastating split on the horizon. The emotional crux of the series in Season 12, Episode 10, Wrong Guy, revolved around Joe Cruz, who found himself embroiled in a family crisis. When Javi's alleged biological uncle arrived from Honduras, Cruz feared losing his adopted son. Though the man turned out to be a con artist attempting to extort money from families of adopted children, the ordeal left Cruz shaken. Javi, however, expressed gratitude for having found a family in Cruz, Chloe, and Otis, underscoring the strong bonds they share. Sadly, that bond is at risk. Episode 12, Under Pressure, teases marital troubles between Cruz and Chloe coming to a head. The specifics of their issues remain vague, but there have been subtle hints of discord. Notably, Chloe's absence at Casey and Brett's wedding earlier in the season raised questions, as did her continued non-appearance in subsequent episodes. This narrative thread suggests a deeper strain that has gone largely unexplored, but could now lead to irreparable consequences. Cruz's personal life has always been tightly interwoven with his professional role at Firehouse 51. Should his marriage dissolve, it could prompt a significant shift in his career trajectory. Cruz, who stepped up as Rescue Squad's temporary leader during Severide's absence, has been considering career advancement. However, with no opportunities for promotion within Chief Bowden's team, he might be forced to leave Firehouse 51 entirely. If Cruz exits, it could signal yet another significant departure in a season already marked by turnover. Chicago Fire has seen three notable exits this year: Blake Gallo, Sylvie Brett, and Derek Gibson. While Gibson's stint was short-lived, Brett's departure left a noticeable void in the team dynamic, one that Violet Mikami is still working to fill. Cruz's potential exit would amplify the sense of loss, especially given his long-standing tenure on the show. Should Cruz leave, it would be one of the most significant exits in the past 2 years, rivaling Jess Spencer's departure as Matt Casey in 2021. Unlike Casey, who has made recurring appearances since his move to Portland, Cruz's storyline may not lend itself to similar returns. His potential departure could feel more final, given the lack of lingering ties to Firehouse 51. Cruz has already expressed doubts about his future with Bowden's team, particularly after Severide's return. While the show has not revisited this plotline in depth, it remains an unresolved thread that could resurface at any moment. If Cruz does move on, fans will hope for a proper send-off, unlike the abrupt and underwhelming exits of characters like Gibson and, to a lesser extent, Gallo. As a high-stakes drama centered around first responders, Chicago Fire has never shied away from difficult farewells. Over the years, Firehouse 51 has lost numerous members, whether through transfers, personal decisions, or tragic on-duty fatalities. This constant turnover ensures that the narrative remains fresh, while maintaining a sense of realism about the dangers and pressures of their work. That said, the loss of Kelly Severide would be a seismic blow to the series. Rumors have circulated that Taylor Kinney, who portrays Severide, may be looking to conclude his time on the show. Should this come to pass, his exit would leave a gaping hole not just in Firehouse 51, but in the larger One Chicago universe. Severide has been a cornerstone of the franchise, especially after Jess Spencer's departure left him as the primary face of the series. Severide's recent involvement with the Office of Fire Investigation, OFI, could serve as a potential exit storyline. This subplot has distanced him from the day-to-day operations of Firehouse 51. setting the stage for a graceful and narratively consistent departure. However, with Chicago Fire already losing so many key players, the show's creative team will need to tread carefully to avoid alienating its loyal audience. With Chicago Fire already renewed for a 13th season, the current shakeups may merely be laying the groundwork for future storylines. Chief Bowden may find himself forced to rebuild his team with new faces as Firehouse 51 continues to evolve. This could breathe new life into the series, offering fresh dynamics and challenges for both the characters and the audience. However, the departures of beloved characters like Cruz or Severide could also test the limits of fan loyalty, especially if not handled with care. In the meantime, Chicago Fire Season 12 continues to balance its intense action sequences with deeply personal character arcs. Whether through heartbreak or triumph, the show remains committed to exploring the lives of its firefighters and paramedics in ways that resonate deeply with viewers. As the season unfolds, it's clear that the challenges facing Firehouse 51 are far from over, and neither are the emotional highs and lows that make Chicago Fire such a compelling watch. The potential shakeups in Chicago Fire Season 12 are emblematic of the series' ability to evolve while keeping audiences engaged. However, the loss of pivotal characters such as Cruz or Severide would represent more than just a roster change. It would fundamentally alter the identity of Firehouse 51. These characters have been integral to the show's fabric, providing both the emotional depth and camaraderie that define the series. If Season 12 is indeed the stage for such transformations, it will need to deliver the narrative weight and emotional payoff fans expect. Cruz has been a stabilizing presence at Firehouse 51 for years. His humor, loyalty, and dedication to the team have made him a fan favorite. Beyond his professional contributions, his personal storylines, whether as a devoted friend to Otis or a loving father to Javi, have added layers of relatability and warmth to the show. His exit, if it occurs, could leave a noticeable void in both the team's dynamics and the audience's connection to the characters. If Cruz steps away from Firehouse 51 due to his marital struggles, the emotional fallout could reverberate across the station. For one, it would significantly impact his closest relationships, particularly with Bowden and Severide. Bowden, a father figure to many on the team, would face the challenge of balancing Cruz's personal needs with the demands of the job. Severide, who has often served as a confidant and mentor to Cruz, might also struggle with the loss of a trusted ally. From a storytelling perspective, Cruz's departure would force the writers to explore new team dynamics. Introducing fresh characters or elevating existing ones into more prominent roles would be necessary to fill the gap. However, replacing a long-standing character like Cruz is no small feat. His mix of humor, vulnerability, and steadfast dedication has made him unique within the ensemble, and finding someone to replicate that balance will be challenging. While Cruz's potential departure is significant, the rumblings about Severide leaving present an even greater challenge for Chicago Fire Taylor Kinney's Severide has been the heart and soul of the series since its inception. His evolution from a brash, impulsive young firefighter to a seasoned and thoughtful leader has been one of the show's most rewarding arcs. Losing him would not only disrupt Firehouse 51, but also alter the broader landscape of the One Chicago universe. Severide's entanglement with OFI has already set up a plausible exit strategy. His investigative skills and knack for uncovering hidden truths make him a natural fit for the OFI team. However, shifting him permanently to this role would leave Firehouse 51 without one of its most experienced and dynamic leaders. Additionally, the personal relationships Severide has cultivated, from his marriage to Stella Kidd to his mentorship of younger firefighters, would be difficult to replace. The potential loss of Severide raises larger questions about the future direction of the series. Can Chicago Fire maintain its momentum without one of its cornerstone characters? While the show has weathered significant exits before, including those of Leslie Shea and Matt Casey, Severide's departure would mark a turning point. It would necessitate a reimagining of the show's identity and a renewed focus on developing other characters to step into leadership roles. One of the challenges facing Chicago Fire in Season 12 and beyond is ensuring that any departures are handled with care. Abrupt or unsatisfying exits can alienate fans, particularly when it involves beloved characters. The show's writers will need to craft storylines that honor the legacies of Cruz, Severide, or any other departing characters, while also setting up compelling arcs for those who remain. For Cruz, a thoughtful exit could involve him finding peace and purpose outside of Firehouse 51, perhaps focusing on his family and his role as a father to Gavi. This would provide closure for his character, while leaving the door open for potential guest appearances in the future. For Severide, a transition to OFI, or another leadership role within the firefighting world, could offer a satisfying conclusion to his journey, emphasizing his growth and contributions over the years. At the same time, these transitions must also pave the way for new stories and relationships, introducing fresh faces to Firehouse 51, or giving existing characters like Stella Kidd and Violet Mikami more prominent roles, could reinvigorate the series. However, these changes will need to be balanced carefully to ensure that the heart of the show, its focus on the camaraderie and heroism of first responders, remains intact. With Chicago Fire already renewed for a 13th season, the groundwork laid in Season 12 will undoubtedly shape the series' future. Chief Bowden's leadership will likely face new tests as he navigates the challenges of rebuilding his team amid personal and professional upheavals. Whether through the introduction of new characters or the deepening of existing relationships, the show will need to evolve while staying true to its core themes. Ultimately, the emotional stakes introduced in Season 12, from Cruz's marital struggles to the potential loss of Severide, underscore the series' enduring appeal. By focusing on the human stories behind the heroism, Chicago Fire continues to resonate with audiences, delivering a blend of action, drama, and heart that keeps fans coming back for more. As Firehouse 51 faces its next chapter, viewers can expect more of the high-stakes storytelling and emotional depth that have made the series a standout in the One Chicago universe.